So embodying the identity of the person who has whatever it is that you desire and is living the life that you desire, it doesn't have to be some sort of mystical, esoteric concept. It can be a very concrete, very simple, very practical thing. And so, for instance, my goal is to be a successful writer. And when I really started to think about it, it's like, okay, well, I can do all these rituals to try and embody the state of being a successful writer. But really, when I think about it, what is it that a successful writer does each day? They write. And so that is literally the most direct path. And this applies to anything, right? Whether you want to be a YouTuber or a professional athlete or a musician or an actor. And sure, you can get something to that just kind of pays the bills in the meantime, right? While you're building and growing this bigger vision. But I think the majority of your energy and your attention, I mean, it's not even that it should. I just think if you're fully invested in your vision, right, that's where your energy and your attention is just naturally going to go. And sure, there may be some voices that come up at first telling you, oh, is this really what you should be focusing on? Especially like in the early days, right? Like, let's say you're making YouTube videos and maybe when you first start out, you're not really getting like a lot of traction. And so maybe there's a voice that comes up saying, oh, you should be focusing on something else. And it directs you towards some kind of get rich quick scheme or, some other sort of shiny object. But the less that you cave into this voice and the more you just stay committed to your vision, the less persuasive and less compelling this voice will be until it may just fade out completely. And again, looking at this on a very practical level, you're actually actively making steps towards fulfilling your vision. But it's really, I think it's really just about commitment. And it's really just about showing up each day and taking your vision seriously and allowing that love and that passion to be the guiding force in your life. And I think you'll find that you no longer need these rituals, right? You no longer need, all these long, complex, meditations or anything like that, because whatever it is that you're actively engaged in, that will become the meditation.